great people of the Coast region, the country is very impressed by your focus on hard work. The people of the Coast region have made a conscious decision that elections are over and this is the time to work. Despite the majority of the coastal people having voted for Raila Odinga, they have consciously refused to follow him in his bad manners. And they have opted to work. So today, as we are here flagging off 500 seafarers to start a career, to build themselves, the Kitendawili men has assembled a bigger group to throw stones in Nairobi and to shout in the streets. I want to say, the great people of the Coast region, we salute you. President William Ruto and the Kenya Kwanza administration made an undertaking to the people of the Coast region that on being elected, his first obligation to the Coast people was to restore the port of Mombasa, which had been taken away by the Hardship brothers. That port has been restored, and the Coast region is now bubbling with business. We want to go further. This program of seafarers is something that our government holds dear, and we shall do everything possible to support the institutions and the agencies to get even more Kenyans to go out there in the sea and the world and take out of it. I want, on behalf of President William Ruto, to give you a commitment that our administration will do whatever it takes in this region to spur economic growth, to create business, to create employment, and above all, create the best environment for doing business. And we are happy that most Kenyans, like the coastal people, have decided that the elections are over. Elections were won and lost, and they have moved on with their lives. As we speak, the Azimio demonstrations have been left in Kisumu and Kibra. And we want to take this opportunity to ask the people of Kisumu and Kibra to call themselves for a small meeting and ask themselves what they're up to. When the rest of Kenyans are moved on, you are just there being used by somebody for his own selfish ends. The coast people know more than anybody else how they have been misused. In 2017, the coast region voted for Raila Odinga to a man. When he decided to go for a handshake with President Uhuru Kenyatta, he never brought anybody along from the coast region. When he negotiated for development with President Uhuru Kenyatta, he never brought anything to the coast. When he negotiated for positions for his people, he did not pick anybody from the coast. And as you progress, the coast people must now ask themselves a reason. Why would ever want to wake up in the morning to vote for that man? That is something I want you to think about. And many Kenyans have realized that they are a pawn in a game. This man has used violence to get into government, year after year. In the year 1982, he embarked on a plan to overthrow the government of President Daniel Arap Moi so that he can get to power. Many Kenyans lost their lives. Property was destroyed. In the year 1997, he lost elections. He was number 4. He sowed fear to President Moi by doing demonstrations and destroying property. and he was brought into government through cooperation. He came and messed Moi up. In the year 2007, when he lost elections to Mwai Kibaki, again he embarked on violence and destruction of property. He was brought into government through the Nusu Mukate arrangement. Again he messed Mwai Kibaki. In 2017, again, he sowed fear to President Uhuru Kenyatta and forced his way into government through the handshake arrangement. This year, again, he is on the similar scheme to bring violence, to destroy property, and force his way into government. I want to say from Mombasa, hakuna. And we have told people, we have told our international partners who are pushing us to sit with Raila Odinga. We have told church leaders who are telling us to sit with Raila Odinga that we are willing to sit with him, but not to discuss his forceful entry into government. We are telling our friends that we cannot violate the Constitution. Our Constitution has no provision for Raila Odinga to come into government through the back door. And we are telling our friend, our elder Raila Odinga, the only way to get into government is through the ballot. There is no other way. You have gotten away too many times. You brought violence, you destroyed property, you sowed fear. Unfortunately for you, the President of the Republic of Kenya and his deputy cannot buy fear. You are saying? You have embarked on destruction of property in Nairobi and Kisumu. You have interrupted businesses as you pursue selfish agenda. But your time is up, and I'm happy Kenyans are getting tired. Today in Nairobi, work is going on. People have opened shops, business is going on, and that is the way to go. These demonstrations will fizzle away. Now it's Kibra and Kisumu. By next week, it will be Kisumu. By the other week, it will be in his home. So we want Kenyans to join the people of Coast. And I'm so excited that we are here anchoring 500 young men and women to go and do something useful for themselves and the country, when our elder brother is encouraging young people to throw stones at other people and to loot property and to cause chaos and mayhem. It's unfortunate, and we tell Raila Odinga, you have been very unfair to this country. You have been very unfair to this country. It's about time you made a decision. And come, sit down with the President William Ruto and discuss one agenda only: your exit from the Kenyan political space and permanent retirement. Kwa hayo mengi nimeshukuru sana. Nataka nikivie Nairobi nikachunga hiyo mzee asiharibu mali ya watu. Jua wiki mimi ndio nimekuwa rais, alikuwa nje, lakini amerudi, sijamaliza ile kazi nilikuwa namsaidia. Hatutapatia yeye nafasi kuharibu mali ya watu. Hakuna hawezekani. Umeharibu mali ya watu siku mingi. Mali ya watu umeharibu siku mingi. Una heshima na mali ya wanyonge kwa sababu mali yako ni mingi. Na kwa hivyo sisi tunasema wakati huu wewe umepata kiboko yako. Hatutakubalia wewe. So watu ya Pwani tunashukuru sana. Sana sana, na Deputy Governor wetu wa Kilifi usalimie Bwana Mungaro. Mungaro ni mtu wetu tangu zamani. Sijui hata alienda kufanya nini kwa hii mzee kitendawili. Na tunafurahi ambaye amekubali, tumeungana pamoja, tunashikiliana. And we want to work together. So wana waziri wetu, wewe ni mtu hapa Pwani, that is why President alikupatia hii wizara, kwa sababu unaelewa mambo hapa. So nyinyi muendelee vizuri sana, na nimefurahia. Vijana, mtaondoka siku gani na wasichana?